Uh-oh. I'm nervous, man.
Are you?
Wow.
What are we gonna do?
Sucks. Oh, well, you told me to hit the record button, so I
lied, man.
since you said that, I know you have a plan, an outline for us. So I'm just, I'm just chilling, bro.
I'm just yanking your chain.
Yank this. He whips out his.
How about the price of video games? You know.
Let's talk about the price of video games.
They should be free.
We're live, and video games should be free,
healthcare.
and they should panhandle. And if I deem the game good enough to have been worth my money and time, I'll pay you.
Yeah.
So, for example,
what's a video game these days?
If I had purchased Call of Duty Warzone, or excuse me, downloaded and played it, and then it said, hey, do you like this game? Do you support it? Do you want our work to continue? I would say motherfuck no and hack their bank accounts. And I would actually take money. And if that didn't work, I would file a lawsuit for gross wasting of time, which is a felony.
Yeah.
That I didn't just make up. So, and it sounds real too, which is the good part.
Yeah, COD is $69. So that's the thing. If COD goes to $79, then I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be
that'll piss me off specifically.
Any other game can raise their price. Call of Duty cannot. That's what my opinion is, man.
Yeah.
You ever read video game reviews on Amazon of video games?
I didn't even know they sold video games on Amazon, although I'm sure I could have guessed that.
I'm on Amazon right now to look at the price of BO6, and it's people leave reviews on Amazon for a video game, which is wild. It has 4.2 stars.
That's how you know Amazon reviews are fucking fake.
4 stars. My grandson loves this game.
Okay, well.
5 stars from Porsche. Gift for my boyfriend. Bought the game for my boyfriend. He had some complaints about the game itself, but the quality was good. No issues with the code. 5 stars. That's not how a review works, bitch. That's not how you're supposed to review it.
She's rating like Amazon's game
but it's
download
the Xbox
platform.
Store.
Like,
It's the Xbox store. You're supposed to rate the item, not Amazon successfully giving you what you paid for.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's like
so that's cool.
You order like a fucking, I don't know, screwdriver.
My food arrived. I didn't really like the food. Thanks DoorDash though, 5 stars. It did arrive at my house.
Yeah, I did get something from this place at my home. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, there's if you guys get an Amazon credit card, BO6 is only $10 right now. So there you guys go. There's a little pro tip for you. Sign up for credit card
the
and get a $10 video
credit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love to sell credit cards or push them. You get it.
I've got an Amazon credit card that I use just for Amazon because it's good rewards for strictly Amazon. That's all.
What are the?
And it's free.
Let's get into that. What are the rewards?
What are the rewards?
Like, what do you? Is it like cash back on Amazon shit or?
Yeah, you get cash back. You can do actual. You can just do it in the form of cash back, or you get like Amazon points.
Like
so basically, Amazon gift cards. So I just do that. So like at the end of every month, I'll just randomly have anywhere from. I don't buy a whole lot from Amazon anymore, but the credit card is free. So anywhere from like $10 to like, I mean, when I've spent a lot, it's like $100 in there. So you can do different things too, where like. If you don't want their standard 2-day delivery, if you do like 4-day delivery, you get extra cash back. So you get like 6-7% cash back, which isn't bad.
That's pretty good.
Just for waiting a couple extra days. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a free credit card, like I said. So I think normally it's like 3% cash back on every Amazon purchase. And 39% APR. Yeah.
I should do that.
And what was the other one that I was gonna say? Or you can choose to do things like you could pay it off over 12 months with no interest if you need to do that. They have a lot of those options too.
Yeah.
You want to register?
I don't think you need an Amazon credit card to do that, but all that other shit sounds good.
Well, it's built into Amazon, so when you go to the purchase, I think you do need the Amazon credit card.
Really?
I think. I don't know, because when you go to actually purchase it, it's like, do you want your cash back or do you want to do like 3-month, 6-month, 12-month, no APR? So
interesting. Yeah. That is cool. Yeah.
Sign up for lots of credit cards. That's my tip of the day.
Yeah, I guess that's how they make money, is because a lot of people just don't pay their credit cards.
They just don't pay them. So
I just can't believe it.
Yeah.
The two dumbest things you can do are have any balance on a credit card and not contribute to a 401k if your job offers it. Those are the best ways to be broke as fuck for no reason. Like, no reason.
Yeah.
It bothers me how many people I will ask. By the way, this was me at I worked at Starbucks when I was how old was I? I was fucking young. I was probably 18, 19, 20.
Were you that young? Wow.
I've worked like twice at Starbucks, kind of.
I've been gaming longer than you've been alive, so just keep that in mind.
I've received that comm for sure. And they had 401k, and I just like didn't do it. I only worked there for like a year, but still, it makes me cringe when I think about it. It's just free money. Do it.
Starbucks supposedly has good benefits too, right?
Yes.
That's what they say.
Yeah. It's like the best I've ever heard of. I'm sure there are better places, but like you can work part-time and get everything that you would get as like a salaried employee somewhere. Medical, dental, fucking 401k. You get like a guaranteed raise every 6 months. Like a really? Substantial one. Yeah. When I was there, it was like 60 cents per 6 months or whatever.
What the fuck are they doing if you've been there 20 years, man?
Well, yeah, I was going to say, it probably caps out at some point. But still, like, that's pretty fucking good. You get a free pound of coffee beans every week. You get to taste all the shit. You get a free drink every shift.
Costco,
PTO,
too. You ever heard of the Costco stuff?
No.
Benefits? Pay? They're the best.
Really?
Yeah, they're insane, man.
I believe that. My dad loves Costco. Not as a consumer, but like he worked for Ralph's. And they were a competitor, obviously. So he's like, dude, their business model's so smart with the fucking membership things.
In California, they start at $21 an hour, and it's same thing like you're talking about. It's like guaranteed raises. Basically, within 3 years, if you work at Costco, you're making $30 an hour. It's like guaranteed. You either get fired or you're making that much money. It's hard to get a job there, though, because everybody wants to work there.
I can imagine.
Benefits.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's good stuff. It's a good
place to work. So, shout out to Costco, man.
Yeah, for sure. But anyway.
Might go buy some ribs there later. Smoke some ribs tomorrow, you know?
Smoke some meats.
Yeah, smoke a little meat.
Smoke this. Anyway, we are live. Welcome to the Dropshot, a podcast, episode number 524. I'll be dead fucking serious and honest. Haven't played Warzone yet. Don't wanna. Could have.
That'll happen.
I could have played today. Didn't wanna.
Anybody could have. Yeah.
And it's that simple, and I hope that helps. So, we did a Patreon episode on season 4. And I mean, sort of talked about it, but also like the game, it was fucking broken yesterday. And it's still evidently not great today. So, I mean, I'll be rehashing a lot of what I said in the bonus episode, but I have no desire to get on, and neither do any of my friends. So that's another thing, is like, okay, even if I had the inclination to get on, I do not play fucking Warzone solo.
That's a hell let loose.
So right, yeah. I'm doing anything else. So haven't played. Don't really wanna. Will at some point, for sure. Once I can get some people to play with me, and I've tried very hard to do that, and they didn't.
Cope and Jake are playing Elden Ring, it looks like, so you can play that with them later.
I could. I could. But I'd sooner pay for and play Night Rain than... Looks awful, by the way.
What's that?
As an Elden Ring,
that's what they're playing?
Yeah, it's the new Elden Ring. I don't know if it's an expansion. I guess it is. They've had 2 expansions then, I guess. But like, they did the main game, fucking 10 out of 10 game. So good. Then they did like an expansion. Also, for me, like a 10 out of 10, it was fantastic. It was just more of like good shit. And then Night Rain's like a different thing. It's like co-op focused. You like pick a like person. It's weird. It's if you like the Elder like Souls combat, I think you'd like it because that is like unchanged. But if you like all the, I don't know, the world and shit like that, it doesn't look much different to me. Like there are some new bosses, but they're not fucking cool like Millennia when she drops the hottest line of any video game I've ever heard. I am Melania, Blade of Mikola, and these are fake names, but they sound cool. And I have never known defeat. And then she fucking busts that thing out and starts slashing at you, and she kills you every time.
Really?
Except the one time you kill her. It's fucking hard, as the kids say. It's tough. It's a tough line. Unfortunately, a woman says it, but still tough ass line.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the issue there.
It would be much cooler if a fucking man had said that, but still a tough line.
So get this. They added a time to kill chart in the firing range.
Really?
JGod just tweeted it.
Wow.
So you can get like a practical time to kill. Like I assume once you hit a target, it starts. I don't know how exactly it works. But kind of cool. It's showing the time to kill. Of course, they never mentioned it anywhere.
Let's take a fucking look at that. Okay, so here we go. This is from JGod. He says, they added TDK, I didn't say that weird, to firing range stats, which is great to compare theoretical versus practical and see how close you can get them with high accuracy. Oh, okay, so in the firing range, in the top left, where it shows like your accuracy, they've added probably some other things, but one of them is time to kill. So it shows like 0.896 or whatever. And then I guess you can juxtapose that with... Oh, that's all it shows? Oh, wait. I thought you meant the gunsmith.
No, just literally in the firing range.
Okay.
He's saying it's good to test your theoretical time to kill, so when you start shooting at targets, you can see what your actual time to kill ends up being typically.
Right.
Like where you would hit somebody. But they're also not moving, but kind of interesting. It's not.
I think it is actually kind of cool. What they need to do is put time to kill somehow. Actually, that'd be hard to do in the game. I don't know if I blame them, actually.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Yeah.
I think we've figured out who writes the Raven patch notes, by the way. Notice how in JGod's tweet, why does he capitalize T in theoretical and P in practical?
Yeah, no reason whatsoever.
He works for Raven. He's
and there's
writing
a
the patch notes
there, yeah.
Right?
Really bad stuff. Yeah.
I can't believe we figured it out. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
I think that's a cool feature, though. Because, I mean, a great example, honestly, you could probably use this to effect right now, is set up a kilo and an AMAX. Or an FFAR and an AMAX. Or insert a gun and an AMAX. And then shoot it like the farthest dummy. Try and kill it as quickly as you can with gun 1 and then gun 2. And then see what you're actually killing more quickly with. Because, for some people, it's going to be an AMAX kills faster than a kilo. For others, it's going to be the kilo actually kills faster than the AMAX. Because that is a distinction we've made a lot, is like practical versus theoretical time to kill. So that's a very cool feature.
Yeah.
It's a shame it's attached to this game. Yeah. At this time. But cool feature.
Know what else has a cool
not in the patch notes, by the way, I don't think.
Hell Let Loose. Fantastic firing range. Yeah.
Does it?
Really good one. Oh, it's huge.
You let some hell loose yesterday, huh?
It's a headquarters. You can spawn in. You can try all the different tanks from all the different factions. You can use all the guns on the firing range. You can use their lethals. You can do everything there, man. It's a sandbox. That's what I like to say. Yeah, we let some hell loose last night at the hangout. A little 4-man squad running. The kraut killers, that's what they call this. You can say that word, right?
They're white, so yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter
offensive?
Anyway.
It probably was back then.
Kraut is
now.
That's like a slur, yeah, but they're German, so who cares?
That's what we call ourselves. Yeah, so
kraut
we call
Nazis.
ourselves the kraut killers. Yeah. Pat got some trench foot. Other than that, we had a pretty good time, man. Got some kills. Didn't win, I don't think at all. Never won once. Probably didn't cap a flag. But you know, try to lead the
Is it score streaks or kill streaks?
It's whatever
so
you want.
So you can use controller on that game?
That's what they say. You can, yeah.
How do you lean?
There's
crossplay. I saw you leaning.
Don't know. I don't know how you'd lean on controller.
Yeah. Weird.
It's standard Q and E to lean on K-BAM, obviously, but
do you swap those or do you keep it standard?
I keep it standard.
That's so awkward. Because if I want
to keep them standard or to swap them?
Yeah, to keep them standard.
Nobody ever once has swapped them aside from Desmond, and that's where you got that from. Otherwise, nobody ever in the history of gaming has done that. Jake does it, really.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think he just came up with it, actually.
He didn't. No, he didn't come up with it at all. It makes sense, but
I'm not saying he's the first to do it, but I'm saying I don't think he got it from anywhere. I don't know, though. You can ask him.
Be a little weird to get used to, but I mean, you get used to it, of course.
Well, because then you can like lean right and strafe right at the same time easily.
That's why Desmond does that so often in Tarkov.
Yeah. If you have E and D, that's so awkward. Like you can't even really do it. Or if you do, you can't move forward at the same time or backward.
Yeah. No, it makes a lot of sense. I've never done it. I should try it, actually.
You should.
Now let loose.
I thought it was going to be weird to get used to, but it took actually like 4 leans. Because they're the same buttons, you just swap them. Like you get used to it really fucking fast.
Yeah, that's true. Especially in Tarkov, it's very beneficial there where you're leaning all the time, or even quick leaning.
Yeah.
Doing all sorts of stuff. So that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah.
There used to be leaning in this game, by the way, Call of Duty, once upon a time.
Isn't that weird how different the game was? It's like the PC version had leaning and then console just didn't. They were like genuinely just different games.
Yeah. Yep.
PC was always better, of course. It still is, but...
Still is, yeah. Of course.
Yeah. But yeah, I like leaning in COD. Wouldn't like it now.
Leaning with fucking Omni movement. You know what I mean?
Imagine leaning with Omni. Imagine some guy on a controller leaning around a corner while laying on his back while Omni moving and aim assisting me from 30 meters away. You would get extra aim drag if you leaned. That'd be the thing.
Probably.
You'd get more than if you just stood still, yeah.
I can imagine that. Yeah. Have a little lean script. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. The game's not fun. So what I'm gonna
Clash
do
looks kind of cool.
What I'm gonna do soon is like make myself play, because I super don't feel like it right now. But that's happened many times and fucking many times in the history of this program, so that's fine. But I'm gonna make myself play and then see how it feels. Because also I haven't played in a while. And usually with COD especially, if I take a break for a couple weeks, it is actually pretty fun when I come back for a while.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I'm curious to see what it feels like and how fun it is.
Probably feels like COD, yeah. BO6 COD, just buggier than the last time you played. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Think of the game last time you played, it's the same plus more bugs. Hope that helps.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't look fun at all. And by the way, I don't think the meta is different at all. I don't see anyone using the LC10.
Yeah, I don't think it. Yeah. Supposedly it's busted, but I don't know. Nobody using it. It looks like everyone's still using the C9.
Yes, so everyone still seems to be using the C9 and not the FFAR. So it's just like, what did we get with season 4? Nakatomi 2.0, and they called it the Overlook.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's motion.
And no new zombies map, I guess. Either.
Well, there's Grief. Grief looks terrible too, by the way.
Really? You looked into it, huh?
There's too much griefing going on. There's a level of grief I can handle, but the level of
too much griefing, too toxic for you, huh?
It's just
little Care Bear pussy soy boy.
No, you just got to see gameplay. Some of it just makes the game actually unplayable. I saw some clip and it was like, it makes you freeze and lag or something. I don't even understand what was going on, but I guess that was one of the features of the game. No idea. It could have just been a total lie. But I'm like, I don't know how I would even play this. I mean, it looks that bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks fucking terrible. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, Treyarch killed the game, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really is a season 5, hopefully, waiting room. Because, like,
That's
again,
crazy.
Like
it's
actually,
2 days after the launch of season 4.
It's 2 days after season 4, and it's a season 5 waiting room.
It's not, dude. That's the thing. It's a COD 2026 waiting room.
It's more likely that, yes. Because the reality is, season 4, we got our map change, so we're probably going to have, like, the stadium open, best case scenario, at, like, mid-season 4, which we've had before, so that's it. And then maybe in season 5 we get a map update that's like a new thing. And even then, you know what I mean? Fuck I'm a hater of bringing back Verdansk. Whoever said it was right all along. Shouldn't have even done this at all. It's I don't know. I get why they did it. And it does make sense. It's smart to have done, to be clear. Because you are going to get a lot of people like, oh, fucking COD again. But
I want to pee.
For those of us who played Verdansk a lot 5 years ago, which is a lot of Warzone players right now, by the way. I don't know. I'll speak for myself, but like I played so much Verdansk that when they brought it back, it had been years. It had been a long time. And they did a good job and it was cool. But I'm done. Like I played the motherfuck out of this game on this map, excuse me. So when you bring it back, even though it's like way better than it was before, which is true, it is, it's still like not new. Like it really doesn't feel new. It feels like the same old Verdansk that we've always had. Well, and so like it's just boring. And we have this for fucking a long time yet, because in that little interview we went over, they said like, oh, we have no intentions of doing a new like big map anytime fucking soon. Like Verdansk is here to stay for a while. And it's like, okay, well, like even though it's pretty good, way better than it was originally, that's not super exciting to me. And by the way, what other Warzone maps do we have? Rebirth Island? That's an excellent map, but had that even longer than we've had Verdansk in terms of like total playable days. We've been able to play on some version of Rebirth for much longer than Verdansk. So like that's a great map, unlike Verdansk, which is a middling map, even at its best. Rebirth is a genuinely good map, but kind of bored of that too. Kind of would want something new. And we did get something new. Area 99. Shut up. Shut up. He swirlies you. Don't say that. Because Area 99 fucking sucks. And we all know that.
Didn't even count as a map.
I haven't heard anyone talk about, think about, whisper about, write down the phrase Area 99 until now. It's been like months. No one gives a motherfuck about Area 99 because it's a shit map, shit ass map. And that's it. That's it. That's all you can do. And like, when is the next Resurgence map coming? I can't recall even leaks that we've covered recently that would hint at anything new. Because Area 99 is kind of new. So like, we're not getting a Resurgence map for a while. And we're not getting a new big map for a while.
Yeah, we're not getting one this game.
So, yeah. Yeah.
Unless we get another iteration of Fortune's Keep in Season 6 Reloaded that stays for 3 weeks and then goes again.
Motherfuck me. Yeah, Fortune's Keep. Yeah. Yeah.
Fortune's Keep sounds more fun than Rebirth right now, though. I'll say that.
Depends what version, but yeah.
Ashika, I would go for Ashika back too.
I would take Ashika back. Yeah, Ashika's easily better than Area 99. And
Ashika with Sun, especially, then we're cooking.
Ashika had 2 problems. It was the haze and the castle. Besides that, it was a pretty fun, good map, actually. A lot of water, but it was all on the outside, obviously, so it wasn't really relevant. But I actually liked Ashika besides castle and the haze, which I fucking hated. Castle's terrible, awful shit. Dog shit trash. But like besides that, I actually enjoyed Ashika. And when I think back on it, I remember it quite fondly. I would love to queue up for Ashika, or an even better option, Vondel. Also known as Vondel. That's the Vondel Park. Go to the stadium, go to zoo, avoid the fuck out of the floating condos or whatever. Harbor?
Yeah.
What was it called?
Don't know.
Hated it.
Couldn't tell you.
Though.
Don't remember.
That's another thing too. Vondel was not a perfect map by any means. It had deep, serious
floating
flaws.
District. That was floating district.
Floating district, which is what I said. That's one of them. Deeply flawed area. The entire the graveyards were cool, but the northwest corner, like the fucking manor, the haunted house or whatever, the stupid castle. That was a shit area too. That wasn't good.
Yeah.
That was bad. Great. That was bad news. So, and also the fucking, it wasn't the was it the university? There was another shitty POI. But as a whole, it was a good map. I had fun, lots of fun there. There was fun to be had.
University was pretty bad. I just didn't like that area. That's where people would always be on the roof. That was to the east of Castle.
Right. Okay. So University was fun to play outside or on top of, but if you entered the university, much like in real life, your life is spiraling out of control. Yeah.
Interesting.
Because the inside of University is just bad. Awful layout, awkward, weird. But it was fun to be on the roof of that, parking up on the roof, the little spiral to the parking garage. That was a fun, and right outside there. That was really fun. I liked those fights a lot. But the inside of the university, shit ass, buns ass, yeah. Bad news. But I miss Vondel. Remember when they made a lot of tweets sending off Vondel?
Yeah, a lot of them, dude. Like every day counting it down. Yeah.
Yeah, just like they did for Ashika Island when they retired that map. They did a little farewell love letter. They did you know, a montage. And then when they did that for Vondel, it was really cool and well done. Oh, wait. They did. Yeah. They unceremoniously, with no regard, not a word, didn't bother mentioning it. One day I got on and Vondel was fucking gone. Okay. Cool, man. Not that a fucking tweet would have made it much better, but the only thing about that is the saving grace is because they didn't officially say it's gone forever, maybe it isn't. And that's what I guess some leak was saying that you talked about. No?
I'm not sure they ever said anything is gone forever.
Didn't ask.
So, I don't think they've ever specifically said, this map will never come back. We guarantee it. It's not coming back. So, keep that in mind. Yeah. They've never once said that.
They said that for Ashika.
So, it's all up in the air. No, they didn't.
That's actually a direct quote, which is why you chose those words. Yeah.
Okay.
You can find the tweet. I don't know.
I mean, just add Vondel in the game right this second. It's that simple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
Plus, imagine Vondel with Omni movement.
It really would play a lot better, obviously.
It'd be impactful when I'm in a staircase.
Yeah. I think you got to keep
parachuting.
Rebirth in because there are people who just love it still for some reason and they want to play it. But just add another map in.
I'm
Put
gonna
them on
piss out of my
rotation.
giant dick. So
You know, I mean, just put them on rotation. How are we? Yeah, we're only playing on 2 maps that have been in the game for 5 years, or we had them 5 years ago. But you know, the average person likes Verdansk, obviously. So they did some good there, bringing it back. But yeah, it just all comes down to, I mean, it's just the same thing. I don't like the game, and I can't pretend to like it. I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to like this game at all. It's just the way it is. And BO7, I probably won't like either. So yeah, so it's definitely not a season 5 waiting room at all for me. Doesn't matter what they do to them. They could just drop Avalon in season 5. I'm still not going to care because I don't like the game. BO6 is fucking trash. I hate the feeling of the game. So, there's a question I want to answer. Hi guys, how do I send money on the super chat? I actually don't know. I've never sent a super chat. I don't know. I mean, we've got to help him though, right, guys? We've got to get him to send that super chat. How do you? Huh. I don't know. Maybe Raz will know. Here, I can make a super chat goal. Maybe then you can just click on it and
you go to the dropshot.com and then press donate. That's how you
You could do it that way too.
Yeah, that's how that's how it's fucked.
Pick a goal. Let's pick a goal here, man. There's a goal. I just started it. Why don't you guys meet that goal? You are not signed in as the channel owner. You can't do it. Okay. I mean, okay.
Shit on and slammed. Yeah, nothing works or is fun.
There's a money sign in the chat box. Okay, I guess that just doesn't show up for me because I'm on the channel's account.
He's hacked. He's a hacker.
But yeah. So I don't know. I mean, what else is there to say about the game?
Yeah. And that's what it comes down to. So. In other news, so anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm done talking about COD for today. So the episode isn't over yet, but I'm pretty much done talking about COD. I have nothing to say. I am extremely fatigued. I'm weary. I'm COD weary.
Yeah.
They fucked me up, man. Season 3, they fucked me up. They did a good update with things I thought I wanted, but I don't think I did, actually. We talked more about it on Patreon, so you can go listen to that. That episode went live today.
I called it, by the way. I called it successfully. I said Season 3 is going to go 2 ways before the season came out. I said it's either going to be fantastic and perfect and fix the game, or we're going to hate it because it's just going to be more of a letdown because it reminds us of the old game, and then now the game sucks. That's how I feel, at least. Your issue might be different, but that's how I'm feeling, and I was right for myself. So yeah, shout out to Treyarch.
Yeah. Yep.
You are right though. Something about playing Urzikstan somehow sounds more fun.
Yeah.
But I think it's because when I think of Urzikstan, I'm thinking of MW3.
That's probably what it is for you.
Significantly more. So that's what it is for me, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what it is for you. Yeah, for me, I'm really not sure. But yeah, it's just, I'm tired, as the kids say, as the Zoomers say.
I saw an actual tweet like that yesterday, and I should have sent it to you or a few days ago. It was some like political thing. It was some like super left chick like retweeting some right wing something, and she's like, "I'm just so exhausted."
Yeah, just terrible tweets.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, it's really bad stuff when people say that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I really hate it. So yeah. But that's me. What do you want to talk about, man? Yeah.
It's a podcast. What do you want to talk about?
It is a podcast. Yeah, we are supposed to talk. I don't know. By the way, as an aside, for those of you listening, let us know if you feel this way or not. Because something I've begun to notice in our own community, which is small but vibrant and extremely humble, and shrinking every day, it turns out, is
just bleeding,
just bleeding fucking out. Hemorrhaging, is
That's funny.
The people who are enjoying Warzone right now are BR casual enjoyers, which is fine. And the people who were playing Warzone recently and are not anymore are not casual enjoyers. Which is to say, the only people I know, and I'm dead fucking serious, in our entire Discord who are having fun regularly playing Warzone right now play BR casual. That's it. I literally, and I'm not joking to a man, cannot think of a single person in our entire Discord who regularly plays COD right now that isn't playing BR casual specifically. Is there literally one person? I can't think of them. Steel,
I'm
Dub,
sure
Sub,
there are.
MPR, all casual.
Like Doc and like Jitsi, I think, play together or something. Pretty sure they play regular.
They play casual.
I would imagine. I don't think they do.
Because that's the point I'm making, so.
Okay. They all play casual. Every single person plays casual, man. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I don't
Chris
think
says
I don't
he
know.
was enjoying
I
it
think,
until they took away solo BR. Yeah, that'll happen
I
too.
think the average person in our chord still just likes the game and plays it though.
Okay.
BR casual
that's
makes
why
you
I'm
worse
asking,
at the
'cause
game. Yeah.
That's like, and again, I'm a flawed person with a subjective point of view, obviously.
Sure. Very
Well,
significantly flawed.
the least possible amount of flawed for a human being to be, basically celestial. My perspective is what I just said. Like, everyone I know who plays Warzone just isn't playing or isn't having any fucking fun right now. Because I think like Lou, for example, is playing and hates it. But like everyone else I usually play with just is playing Elden Ring, Night Rain, so, or MX Bikes. So like, yeah, there's just, that's kind of where I'm at too. So if they're trying to like
an MX Bikes
appease the casual BR players, they're succeeding a lot. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. They've successfully succeeded. That's what I always say.
Yeah. But again, let me know if I'm bugging. So for you listening, are you playing COD? Are you enjoying it? And if you are, what mode are you mostly playing? And by the way, it's if you get on and you warm up with a game or two of BR casual and then you play normal or whatever.
Don't do that, but
I mean, it's kind of a waste of time, but like, yeah, it's, I mean, that's fine. I'm not referring to you. I mean, like you guys get it. 'Cause yeah, that's the trend I've noticed in our Discord anyway. Yeah. Is like everyone who did play Warzone just like isn't right now. And probably part of that is like, yeah, other games coming out and shit, but I don't know. Splitgate too?
I'm kind of just the typical casual gamer these days, you know? Play Hell Let Loose once a week or maybe twice, usually once with Gabe.
Yeah.
Gabe immediately cracks open an ice cold beer.
Yeah.
We start shit talking in chat. I get banned from servers for encouraging suicide, so they say. Just have a good time, you know?
Yeah.
Always having a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And that's the way to go. Casual gaming is the future. That's what I always say.
Maybe let's just start playing casual. We have to actually play it. Maybe we should do that next week. We're not going to. For like an hour just so we can talk about it more. What if we love it and we realize we're the casual gamers? That's us.
I'll disembowel myself in my bathtub.
I won't get aim assisted.
If I find out about myself the fact that I enjoy BR casual, yeah. Not because there's anything wrong with it, but it's just to me it is. For me it is. So yeah, you'll find my end trails.
AI bot aim will still be worse than some below average player with aim assist, so that would be a nice change of pace actually.
True, yeah.
I'm enjoying Warzone more than before, so Steel's enjoying it more. Yeah. because of casual
Right.
mode. Warzone is not a crack open a beer game, I guess. Warzone is a load the 9mm, put it in the chamber, put it up to your head, and really think about doing it every time you play it. That's what it is. It's not a crack open a cold beer game at all. No, it's the opposite of that.
Yeah. Right.
That's a Parabellum flying through my skull.
Lee Mundo enjoys Resurgence, but it needs another map. BR every now and then. Okay. So that's a normal person.
That's very fair. Yeah, that's a very fair statement. Agreed. Need another map. That's what I said. Leave Rebirth and that's fine. Just add another map.
Yeah, I agree with that, by the way. Yeah. You should never remove Rebirth again. It's a good Resurgence map. It's old, reliable. Always have it. Always have it.
There will be that. There would be that significant group of players that you don't realize exists until it's gone, and they'd be like, "Dude, why is Rebirth gone?" BB, it's BB Gaming. Would lose his fucking mind if Rebirth went away. But you don't really hear about those players much, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Biggie only plays Saturdays. He plays regular BR. I don't enjoy playing. I just get on to play with my brother since he lives 900 miles away.
Right.
You guys should just play casual mode then, it sounds like.
Well, you guys should find a fun game to play, which we talked about.
Or find a fun game to play. Yeah.
Yeah. Because there
play
are
some
fun
Ghost Recon
video games to
with
play.
your brother, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
D-Rock plays casual mode. Less cheaters in casual is true.
That is true too. Yeah. That's one other thing I didn't really talk about or think about is like, yeah, if you're annoyed dying to like spin botters, again, go play another game. But I could see casual being an option. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you guys say the definition of casual is? On Pulse Check, they were like, if you know any streamers or watch COD YouTube videos, you're not a casual. I don't know. Definition of casual? I don't know.
I would
say it kind of sounds like you, Biggie. Like you say you play one day a week basically just to play with your brother, but then you still consume all the content. So you're not I don't know. I don't know if I consider like you casual. I think you just don't have time to play because you're an adult.
Yeah, I consider a casual player to be, I think their definition was good. Like anyone who's like, their engagement with the game is like turning it on and playing something. And like the first flashing light that like tickles their brain the right way, they just press on it, they don't care, and then just queue. That's a casual player. So if you're watching fucking Pulse Check or anything really about COD, you're not casual, in my opinion. And because I think about myself too, like, well, I actually don't really consume any video games casually. I either am playing it or I'm not. But like Tanner with Hell Let Loose, for example, he's a casual Hell Let Loose player. He doesn't watch Hell Let Loose streams. He's never looked up a Hell Let Loose YouTube video.
Nope.
He doesn't follow the Hell Let Loose dev team on Twitter. He just literally boots it up and plays a match whenever he wants. Yeah. So like a COD casual will just one day they'll log on and they'll be like, oh, it's a new season. That's a casual. But if you know when season 5 is or whatever, you're not a casual. That would be my definition. It's kind of different than like skill level, but obviously they're correlated. Like, you know.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing is that, if people tie it into skill level, which, I guess isn't necessarily the move. But the streamer thing
do you remember
makes sense.
Old Man River?
Yeah.
That guy was like Prestige Master level 1000 in BO4 and dog shit. There's no world in which that guy's a casual. Like, he's not casual. He's a hardcore player who has the misfortune of being fucking bad at the game. Like, awful, actually.
He was just old. Yeah, he was an old man.
He was an old man, yeah.
Old Man River, yep.
Old Man River.
Old Man River.
Yep. He's fucking slaying on K-Man, or controller right now, by the way. He's got to be.
You think? You think he made the switch?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or he's in a home, but I mean, if he's still got his brain working, he's on roller.
He might actually still be on BO4 PC. He's the type of guy that would continue playing that game with like 15 active players left.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. And then, yeah, a lot of people also do, they play casual mode to camo grind, which does make perfect sense. That is probably the best way to camo grind. So, yeah, like, obviously that's also not what I'm talking about. But, yeah. D-Rock considers himself casual. Yeah, see, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, who cares though? It's not a super meaningful distinction to make. Like you can pick whatever criteria you want. But yeah, that's kind of what I think. I just don't understand that mentality, man. I have like almost never played a game casually. I have played some actually, but it's always to play with my friends. You're right. So for example, Battlefield. That is a game I've played a fair amount of over the course of my entire life that I have never, besides Ender's. I watch Ender streams because he's 1 foot tall and he gets so mad and it makes me laugh. But that's like, that doesn't count. Besides that, like I've never looked up like a Battlefield video or like, oh, what's the best Battlefield gun? Or like gone to the fucking subreddit to like look at like tier lists of like classes or whatever. I don't know the names of any maps. I couldn't tell you a single Battlefield map name. Although, through the course of my entire life and all the Battlefield games I've played, I've probably put in like, man, I don't know, 100 hours? Which is like a decent amount. I mean, again, this is over my entire life. So like, I haven't played much Battlefield. But I played a decent amount, but that's like the only game I've ever played casually where I'm not looking shit up or, yeah, you know, trying to learn about it. Just kind of like playing. But, and this is where I don't understand why people play BR casual. Because even in that, I would never, ever want to play against bots. Just doesn't sound fun at all. It's fine if you enjoy that. I just don't get it. Just to harken back to that point. But every other game I've played, yeah, I've been hardcore as motherfuck. I'm looking shit up. I'm fucking metagaming. I have notepad documents. Big notepad guy, by the way. You guys need to get on that notepad. If you're on a computer, it has a notepad. If you're also on a phone, it has a notepad too. There are things called notepads. I'm sure you guys know what they are, and I hope that helps. You should use them. I fucking love notes. Oh, I love notes. I have my notepad right now. My notepad app is always open on my PC, and I have 11 tabs in my notepad open. I fucking keep that thing barking, dude.
What is wrong with you?
I love notepad, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Because I'll just have a notepad, like, so like for games, I'll have one. Be like, oh, okay. Whatever. I need to like do this, or like you should do this. Or like next time you need to do this, this is how you do it. It's so clutch. You guys got to get on the notepad. But yeah, for every game ever, I do dumb shit like that. But I don't know. Anyway. Be fucking praised with the gifted fucking sub. Let's go. The best MC player, doubt it. Be praised! Thanks, big dog. The gifted Submarino. I appreciate the motherfuck out of that. Thank you, man.
I thought of another good game if you want to play bots. If you have a PC, play Tarkov PvE. That's a never-ending game for you.
That's never-ending.
That's literally never-ending.
Yeah.
The amount of quests you could do, you would never finish them, literally. You would never be able to finish them because they get too difficult. That is a great time sink if you like killing AI and if you own a PC. And
it's challenging, unlike it's
not challenging if you've played PvP in the game a lot, but as a person who's never played Tarkov, PvE Tarkov would be insanely fun. So there's another big suggestion for you guys.
Yeah, that's a good one. That would be pretty fun. That game is just you gotta learn though. You're gonna learn today. You can't play Tarkov casually. That's the problem. Like the PvE mode is like the casual mode, but like you're going to be loading fucking 300 blackout rounds into your M4 and dying to scavs and wondering what's happening. And you'll never know what went wrong. Like it's that game is really impossible to play casually, and there's no map. So you're going to load into ground zero and you're going to be like, okay, cool. Now what? Where's my tac map? Where's my objective marker? Hey.
Yeah.
Where's my mag? I emergency reload dropped all of them. Yeah, that game is, but fuck, Tarkov is fun when it hits, man. That's a game that you can't really play casually, but the juice is worth the squeeze, and then all of a sudden it isn't. Just like everything, and I came up with this phrase a couple years ago. You either love a game or you're good at it.
Yeah, you came up with that, yeah.
And I invented that, yeah. And that's really what it is. So Tarkov, you will go through that if you ever got good at it. You will love that game if you're into that kind of game. And many of you probably would be. And then once you got good enough, you would fucking hate it. Yeah.
Yeah, that by the way, it's not even up for debate. That is a factual statement. That is genuinely a factual statement. And like, ask any Warzone pro, any World Series of Warzone pro, do you actually love Warzone? They'll be fuck no. No, I don't like it at all. The game's fucking terrible, but I'm really good at it and I made a lot of money playing it. What else am I gonna do? They hate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That statement is just true 100% of the time. I agree with that.
There ought to be,
which is obviously why I hate Warzone. I'm the best player in the world. So
right, yeah, same. There ought to be a name for it. There has to be a name for that. We have to make one.
Yeah.
You've heard of like Murphy's Law, right? Like if something can go wrong, it will. There's got to be. We have to do one. We have to do one.
Yeah.
Because it is as true as fucking the heat death of the universe. It is also equally true that you either like a game or you're really good at it. It's that simple. There's got to be. That's a phenomenon. That's a force of nature. And I wonder what's going on. I don't. I know exactly what's going on. What's going on is, if you're good at a game, means you know it a lot, and so you see all the flaws. You see how much it fucking sucks. Yeah. Kind of similar to like, sort of similar to this. For any like hot girl you see, there's some guy who's tired of her shit or something, tired of her bullshit. There's some phrase like that, similar to that. Similar to that. It's like, oh yeah, she looks good, kind of, but why don't you like, whatever, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, like similar thing. You get good enough at something, it's like because you understand it well. And if you understand something well, you can see what's all the problems with it.
And this is why I'm able to casually play Battlefield games every now and then, and Enders has an aneurysm every 15 minutes. Because he's insane at the game. He's played it 5,000 hours. He knows the exact recoil plot of every gun, and he knows what to complain about. And I just simply haven't played it enough that I'm like, I don't understand what he's complaining about. The game feels fine to me. I'm sure it doesn't if I played a couple hundred more hours, but I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just not aware. Yeah, so and that's why I still like Hell Let Loose, because I'm not good at it yet.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And one day I'll stop liking it and I'll never play it again.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. Fuck is that the
TLDR,
thing?
TLDR, if you like Warzone, you're fucking shit at it. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
And it's not up for argument. Hope that helps.
Yeah. Bud Rowe. Member! Friend of the pod on YouTube. Thanks, big fucking dog. Appreciate it, man. Very kind of you. But yeah, it's true. And it's sad. But it is what it is. Now, to be clear, you can also fucking hate a game you're not good at. Ugh. Let me be ultra clear. That's also possible. Can. So there's a matrix, right? There's a 4-square matrix, okay? One square is you love the game and you fucking suck at it. Another square is you hate the game and you fucking suck at it. Another square is you love the game, wait. you hate the game and you're really good at it. And then the other square is you hate the game and you suck at it. That, I might have repeated some squares. You get it. You fucking get it. The square that doesn't exist is the one where you love the game and you're nuts at it. Unless it's a single player game, that's kind of different. Because I do think it is different, actually. Kind of. Maybe. Actually, not sure. Depends on the game. Because there's some bullshit in single player games, too.
We might have just lied to everybody, though, dude. Because I loved Tarkov at one point, and I was good at it.
Well, bad news for you.
Maybe I didn't actually love it. Or maybe I was actually really bad. Oh, no.
Yeah, bad news.
This is not good at all.
Fuck is that news bad for you?
Oh, no.
Yeah. I mean, how many times did you unlock Lightkeeper?
Yeah, 0.
Ooh.
Oh, no, I wasn't good.
Oh, no. Live reaction. Gamer realizes he's ass.
No. Yeah. That's
obviously
not good,
it's like
man. That breaks my heart.
Yeah, that'll happen. Obviously, it's like a simplification, but there is some truth to that, really, like truly.
Yeah, definitely.
But anyway, fuck. What were we talking about? Single player games. There was a thread here.
Bro needs to self-reflect. Yeah. Oh no. Man. That's not
That's
good,
fucking
dude.
funny. Oh, that's funny stuff.
I gotta go like sit on the couch and really not shit on the couch. Sit on the couch and really just like
go shit on your couch, man. Do a little deep think.
Hell.
I wish Tarkov was good, man, and I wish Nikita wasn't a game dev.
And it was the best game I'd ever played up until it died suddenly. Yeah.
Yeah. What was the death knell of Tarkov? Inertia?
No, inertia's not really an issue at all anymore. I don't know, just a lot of the weird. It was nothing big, just a bunch of the weird little things they did. Little animation changes. A couple wipes ago, little recoil changes. The grenade change pissed me off a lot too. The animation, which in turn made it like grenades just felt weird, and they still do, and they never change that.
And where you have to like pull it out now.
Changing the audio too many times, because the audio's like never been good, but it's like one wipe it'll just be completely different from the next. So it's like you have to spend weeks trying to get used to it again, and then they once again change it or break it. That was annoying. Just the weird things too, like getting to that one new map, like you have to queue for Shoreline and then make it to Shoreline and then try to fight through people just camping the door to get to that new map. It's like, I don't know. Like the first wipe or two of Streets, that was possibly peak Tarkov. Everything was working pretty well other than the performance on Streets itself, but the map was cool. It was new.
Have a good computer.
But after like the second wipe of that, that's kind of just when, I don't know, they started doing too many weird things to it. Weird quest lines. I don't like the whole how you can travel from map to map and there's a bunch of I don't know. Just too much weird shit for me, basically. That, and you have to be unemployed. Maybe that's the biggest thing.
I think that's a huge part of it, yeah. Tarkov is just too... Dude, even if
you have to be unemployed or like a bachelor who can just like get off work after an 8-hour shift, come home, you pick up fucking McDonald's on your way home, crack open a beer, and then just game Tarkov for 5 hours straight after work, you know?
Yeah. And even then, you're probably not even getting Kappa. Like, it's so crazy, the shit you have to do for Kappa now.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine
That's true. Yep.
Like, holy
cheaters, that's
fuck.
the other big thing.
And cheaters are terrible.
Extremely frustrating in that game.
That's not good either. Yeah, the very last time I played Tarkov, I was on Woods, and I did not have good gear because I was like doing this wipe solo because my friends don't like me, I guess, or Tarkov, it turns out. So I was like doing a solo Woods, and I was like level 22, so I didn't have a fucking spear or some shit. I had like shit gear, shit ammo. I had nothing good on me, and the raid just started, so it's not like I found a LEDX or some shit. Complete ass. I'm fucking walking from outskirts to like dickhead. Just a random more accurately, I'm walking past, what is the green flare extract called?
I don't know the woods extract names. UN,
It's like
roadblock maybe?
No.
UN.
The ones where you need the ice cream cones, that building.
Oh, ZB16.
Yes, ZB16 or 14, one of those. Walk past that, and there's like a mound in front of me. So I'm walking away from outskirts past ZB a number. And then I see a guy far as fuck away. I think. Did I see or hear him? What happened?
Cool story, man. Bro's trying to tell us a story he doesn't remember.
Well, I know the guy was cheating. I think what happened was I saw him running away from me. Like I literally wasn't on his screen. So I go prone and I don't move at all. And he walks right up to me and kills me. And I was in a random spot. I wasn't like... It's in Warzone terms. Imagine if I had to go... Imagine if I see you in Warzone and I am at Stadium. Okay. And I see you and I know you don't see me because your character's not looking at me. Let's pretend in Warzone the third person and first person perspective of what a character is doing is accurate, because that's not true. You could very well be looking right at me and your character model's turned away, but let's set that aside. So I know you're not looking at me, and then I go prone in a completely random bush between Stadium and fucking neighborhood. Like a random bush where you can't see me, that no one's ever been there. You are the first person in history on Verdansk to have been in this spot. And imagine Verdansk is an 8 times bigger map and there's no UAVs. They can't know you're there, and you go prone and the guy you saw walks right up to you and kills you. That's what happened. It's like, oh, cool. This guy's definitely cheating. I've got it. And that was the last time I played.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit his ass.
The death of Locap also killed Tarkov.
The death of Locap didn't help, but I did get my comeuppance, because speaking of Locap and speaking of Woods on Tarkov, once upon a time, couple years ago, it was just Locap and I in a raid. We were by UN if you're going from UN to the other ZB, you know how there's that big valley?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm in the valley, and I say, and Locap is dead. Also, at this time, he was like 20 feet from me in game.
He was living and breathing back then too.
He was alive and piloting his character, who was 20 feet away from me, like close. I saw him, and I saw his character, and I said, all right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go piss. So I crouch in a bush. I couldn't be safer. I go piss. I come back, and on my screen it says, you were killed by Hamas-bomber with a fragmentation grenade. And I said, Locap, that's Locap's name in that game. Excuse me, was, because he's dead. What the fuck? Why did you kill me? What happened? And he goes, this is a direct quote. He says, that's on you. I was not even at my fucking computer. I said, I'll be right back. Crouched, and he hits me with a that's on you. Unbelievable stuff. I couldn't. It was so insane that I wasn't mad for that long. I wasn't mad for as long as I should have been, because it wasn't on me. But for him to say that's on you and he wasn't joking, I just can't. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe it.
Yeah.
So when he met a violent and grisly end on the 4th of July, 2024, karma, comeuppance.
Yeah, we're a month out from his death anniversary.
His anniversary. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
I can't. It feels like it's been a lot longer than a year, honestly, kind of.
We're gonna have to do a wood scav in his honor.
Yeah, we might have to do something.
He loved to scav that shit map.
Day.
Yeah.
4th of July. What day of the week it is? I guess it doesn't matter. It's a Friday. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen, man.
I just can't believe it. I wish someone else was there. I was recording it or something. It was so insane. I couldn't believe it. By the way, I was doing fucking Peacekeeper. So I was wearing a baby blue fucking UN helmet and armor. I mean, I couldn't have been more obviously not a scav. Plus, I said I'll be right back moments before. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I actually can't believe it. Fuck Locap. Glad he's dead.
Yeah. Got it.
So, anyway. But yeah. Locap. Tarkov is fun, though. And I do kind of miss it sometimes. It's just so hard.
If you're bad, yeah.
And they always add new tasks and maps. Like, bro, I just figured out customs. Can we not get fucking streets?
That is another big part now. Customs is completely ruined.
Customs
what
is
used
chalk,
to once be a decent late wipe map just because all the Sweats would
map.
play it.
Yeah.
It's now just completely chalked and ruined because they've added other buildings, windows, and it's a camp fest now from everything I've seen.
Yeah, exactly. You used to be able to like run from Skeleton to Stronghold. You can't do that anymore, and I hope that helps. You're instantly going to get sniped to someone you don't know is there. Yeah. It's really bad stuff. And a lot of inventory management and shit too. Yeah. Tarkov is like when you're starting out, you spend 20% of your time in a raid, maybe. Like all the other time you're spending in your stash. Well, yeah, not exactly. Because you're dying so much that you don't have any stash management to do. So it's kind of like it's a weird plot. You'll be in raid a lot because you aren't ever full in your stash. And then you'll eventually get some raids and then you won't know what to sell. So you'll have 800 AA batteries. And you're like, do I need these for a task later? I don't know. But anyway. Tarkov's a fun game, man. Nothing gets you there like a shoreline regain. The patent pending shoreline regain.
Yeah.
You know who else died is Papa Shido, speaking of the shoreline regain.
The whole armor thing really pissed me off too. I don't like the changes they made to armor at all, where you got to put in plates. It's one of those systems that's too complicated. Just let me pick up a slick and I know that it's level 6 plates. That covers my thorax and that's it.
It slows the game down a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
because like you kill a guy and you see he has whatever. Yeah, a slick, and you're like, okay, what are we rocking here? You know?
Yeah. So the game sucks, actually.
The level and the fucking material it's made out of. Like I'm a mechanical engineer. It's like, oh, cool, a ceramic level 6, but that's actually worse than a fucking titanium 4 or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
What are we doing?
Literally, yeah.
I don't know what these things are.
Yeah, so actually don't play PvE. Sorry for recommending that, guys. Don't even play PvE because the game just sucks. So,
and you've been head-eyed by 7 mil buckshot from 30 meters to a scav that you didn't know was there.
Yep.
That's the worst. Yeah. No, it's not. Dying to a cheater's the worst.
Which happened often.
Did happen often. Yeah. I had one dude. I had 2 great customs raids in my time, though. I've had a lot of great raids in my time, but 2 that I remember are customs. I got 5 kills once.
Nice work, man. I've had 6.
Oh, you're not no killer 7, huh? Couldn't get the achieve.
I don't think I ever did get killer 7. Actually, I think the most I ever got was 6.
Probably. Oh, really? Actually, oh yeah.
So I didn't really play much after.
Yeah, you didn't play much after the achievements got launched. Yeah, my max was 5, and Jake down. The worst team killer in Tarkov history, easily. By the way, is Jake down. Dude, there are so many funny Tarkov moments. Do you remember you were there in Shoreline? You guys were doing a task I didn't need to do. So I was bottom resort, crouched, not moving at all.
Classic.
And I was there. You were there. You might remember this. I was there for probably 90 seconds, like a long time. And you guys were in earshot. Like you were on the same level, close to me. I don't know exactly where in the resort. I don't know what you guys are doing. And then Jake pulls up on me. Keep in mind, I've been seeing Jake pop in and out of my view for like 90 seconds. So then 90 seconds later, whatever, he comes around, he turns the corner, and he goes, oh, he makes a noise, and he just starts dumping my shit. And this is like fairly early wipe, so he has ass ammo. So I'm not dead yet. So I'm like, me. I get out 3 or 4 shouts of the word me before I eventually succumb to the fucking friendly fire blue on blue onslaught where he's just dumping my shit.
He would team kill a lot often.
He was a big team kill guy. Yeah. Big team kill guy. Unlike low cap, he would take responsibility usually. But that one was funny. That one was pretty fucking funny. Because I didn't move, I didn't shoot back, and I was spamming the me command in real life with my voice. And he just kept fucking barking. He let that chopper sang on me. And it sucked. Fuck, it was funny though. Tarkov's great. I team killed you. I was the last one to team kill you.
Were you?
I think. Yeah, on customs. Crack house. I was second story crack house, looking on like the staircase. You and some guy were like playing grab ass by the buses right there, like right under me.
Oh yeah, you shot the wrong guy.
And I shot the wrong guy.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah.
I didn't usually get too mad when I got team killed. Because I didn't team kill that often, but I knew it was like
it's gonna happen
sometimes. Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
I was also lucky enough to like never have like a found and raid lead X or something, and one of you guys accidentally team killed me. If something like that happened, I'd be furious. But
exactly,
I feel like every time I was team killed, it just didn't really matter.
Exactly. That's the thing. And we would take extra caution too, because like when that did happen, it's like, oh dude, I found an O scope. I can get med 3. Don't fucking touch me. Everyone would be like, all right, I need to really get good target ID. TID. Which is what we would call it in the United States Marine Corps. I adopted that for Tarkov too.
Yeah.
But man, Tarkov's fun. It almost sounds fun.
Almost, then you really think about it for a little bit longer, you're like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, it sounds awful. And fuck Nikita and all game devs.
Yeah.
Anyway, Call of Duty, I don't know. Game sucks. Boring. Not fun. We'll be back next week.
I don't know. We might only have one pod next week because I work all day next Saturday. Yeah. So unless we do like a weird schedule, like Wednesday, Friday, which I don't think we will, it might just be one pod.
Yeah. We'll let you guys know though. We'll tweet them well, we won't tweet it actually, but in the Discord, we'll have the schedule posted for you guys. Yeah. So hopefully COD gets a lot better soon. I will play sometime next week though. Because I am curious how I will find it. But just full disclosure, it doesn't sound fun fucking at all. Based on everything I've seen, heard, and read. I mean, not at all. But
not the motherfuck at all, yeah.
Yeah, I'll figure it out though. So anyway.
Yeah, I'll definitely play with you.
Yeah, and Tanner will definitely play with me.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to.
Yeah, it's unfortunately looking that way. Yeah. So anyway. Low cap is fucking dead.
Yeah. Violent and grisly end. What is it?
A violent grisly end is what he meant. Yeah.
He's met a violent grisly end. Yeah.
Yeah.